Take care, be safe, and I will see you later there, Dean. Thanks again for dropping in. No, I don't do Magnum.
I am here. I'm just waiting for the time to go down, setting up a few last things, so I will be with you very shortly. I hope you're enjoying the Smack EDM music, and I think I just broke my desk. Oh shit. Hello there. My friends, my posse, my mandem of the interwebs. This is I, Chopper Dean, the brightest Yeen that you have ever seen. And today we are continuing our journey through the Jurassic, fantastic, not so elastic world of Jurassic World Evolution. And yes, there is drinking that will be taking place, which is pretty cool. Well, I don't know, it's pretty cool, but yeah, let's get some of the. There we go. So yeah, Dino Place thing, that is where we left off yesterday, where we basically just had a crack at Island 1, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, Island 1 looking pretty awesome. Now, did kind of go a bit here and there, putting things just to kind of get stuff in place. I see it's a bit of a mess. There aren't that many paddocks. The paddocks we do have are a bit rubbish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first things I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a tiny bit of landscaping up here. Because I want to expand this area out a tiny bit. Because what I want from this area here is because we've got enough money. Where's the money? Let's get rid of that. Where that system messages. Oh, this is weird because I can't see. I can see the chat. I can't see the screen. I've got it in performance mode, so I don't usually have it like this. It's very weird, very strange. So what I want to do quickly, this will cause a bit of a kerfuffle, but let's take this wire out, put in another power station. It's got 13 million to play with, so that's an amount of money, I suppose. So let's plop that down there, because that's going to help us with the next step of things. Because what I really want to do is make this area up here like the top amazingness of everything. This is basically going to be the staff area here. Just make that across there a bit. So this is going to have all the stuff that people don't really care about, or the customers don't really care about. I mean, I care about it. I care about my staff. They should have somewhere nice to live. Well, I say live, work, not get eaten by giant dinosaurs. Or maybe get eaten by giant dinosaurs, who knows, it's early games yet. So, what do we need to do? Operations. I want to put an APU center somewhere up here. Because I want 2 of them for what I'm about to do. Because what I am about to do... Let's see if I can fit that in. Yeah, there you go. That'll have to go like that. But what I'm about to do is basically I'm going to start emptying out all of the dinos. Because I've got enough money to do so. And not only that, I'm going to basically make this area a bit bigger, so that's going to be the main bit there. Just kind of flatten this out a bit more, get a bit more land. That's going to come out, because I'm going to be doing other stuff. So basically, the more I sell stuff, the more other bits I get, so I'm not too worried about it all. And yeah, people will leave, but screw that. Okay, so let's connect that to there. Connect all this, so this is going to be our nice little electrical network. So this, at the moment, we don't need improved output, so we can remove that. And we actually got 3 of those. What we do want is outage protection, so you can buy that. And again, we've got so much extra power at the moment to play with, it doesn't really matter. So I'll just do the outage protection for them for the moment, and then actually, sorry, let's do it for all of them. This outage protection doesn't cost us anything to run, I do not believe. Actually, does it? I don't know. No, it doesn't. Cool. Makes me happy. I like things that make me happy, because the more outage protection we have, the more other crap we have to deal with. I don't want to be dealing with other crap. So probably going to have to take that away as well, because again I'm going to be moving some other bits around here. Move all that up there. Get rid of the foresty bits. I know getting rid of the foresty bits is kind of harsh, but yeah. That's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So, what do we want here? So we've got the ACU centre, we don't need a ranger station, we'll probably need a storm defence at some point. But, what we want to do is we want to move some bits. So, we want to move that for the moment. What's that? We want to move that, and move that. So those 3 buildings we don't actually need at the moment. There's a lot of buildings we don't actually need. At this moment we will need them later. So we've got the research centre. Where can we pop that? I'm hoping that it'll kind of just drop in up here somewhere. No, building constraints. Where can we get that? Where can we pop that then? Oh, hello. That wants to just nestle right in there. I'm not going to argue with it. Back to there. Connect to there. Also connect to there, just for reasons. Why not? Let's. Because you want people to be able to get around.
And yours are exceptional.
Well, thank you very much for that. I very much appreciate your input in this very stressful situation I'm going through. So, what we've got, the Expedition Centre. No, where is it? Here it is, Expedition Centre. That needs a big space, because essentially I want that running as soon as possible. Because all of these dinos that I am creating, I need them to basically be like top notch. I need them to be like full genomes.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
Cool. So I've got to do that as a
I've
mission.
always considered myself a bit of an adventurer and a lot of a luxury hotel fan, huh? So enjoy your time in the dirt.
He sounds like a bit of an asshole. So that's connected. So it requires power. Power. You have power. So let's go to the expedition map. Let's get some Ceratosaurus fossils. Get that all stocked up. Oh, that's nice. So tonight I'm drinking black sheep and popping hair. And maybe some bishop's finger if I run out of booze. So what we need to do with this, we've got... So we want this here, and we can do 2 tasks. So let's get rid of... Let's knock those 2 out, and we're going to sell those to Crunchy Munchy Sauruses. And whilst we're doing that, we can go back into here. So we do still need somewhere for the fossil centre. It's really annoying me at the moment, because I really... Oh, yes! So I want this all to be, like, nice and tucked in. I don't want it to be, like, everywhere. I know this is a guest's thing, but just because there are buildings here, I want to provide some kind of protection for my guys here. Just in case there are people who rudely go into the staff area. You shouldn't go into the staff area. You're going into the staff area of places and you don't work there, and you can kiss my bum bum. Unless you're a Karen. And then we can fight. Always fight a Karen. I don't know what that is. Some kind of weird thing. So we have got the research centre, fossil centre. So let's rename these back again. So research centre. So sciencey looking at stuff place. What have we got? Thing place. Oh. The old thing place of rocks and stuff. Oh, what do we call this? In all fairness, it has to be called Choppers, because Chopper Dean Choppers. The reason why I'm called Chopper Dean is just stupid reasons. It's basically an old joke of, about essentially a friend of mine. We were around this friend of ours' house, and their father was chopping down house. He sounded very, very kind of mid-countryish, and instead of saying, he's going, I'm going to chop her down, as in I'm going to chop the tree down, but he was like, I'm going to chop her Dean, and then yeah, so that became a joke. And because because a lot of my games are survival games, I end up starting off chopping trees down, like Minecraft, 7 Days to Die, all that, and the forest, obviously. And Valheim, I chopped down a lot of trees, so it just became Chopper Dean. So that's how I got my name, Chopper Dean, the brightest Yeen. The brightest Yeen because I am a Yeen and I am bright. I'm so shiningly bright. Yes. Okay, so let's get some more. Let's try and use up all of that. So, oh, just as a little nod, I just want to go into this, ready? Can you hear that? That is literally the Dennis Nedry voice. If you don't know who Dennis Nedry is, watch the original Jurassic Park. Dennis Nedry is kind of like the main reason. Well, it's not the main reason it goes to, but the main reason the place goes to shit is because John Hammond is a fucking cheapskate. He spends all his money on this pomp and fan. That's the whole point of Jurassic Park. People haven't realised it's like, yes, the whole thing with Jurassic Park is the reason why it's screwed up is because John Hammond, the person who created Jurassic Park, essentially yeah, he spent all his money on like making it like a big circus carnival and didn't pay his staff, didn't look after his staff. And in the end, it's the same thing. If you fuck over your staff anywhere in real life or anywhere like that, they're going to revolt and get killed. And Dennis Nedry, who was the worst treated of them all, ended up revolting, taking a deal with the devil. Well, not the actual devil, but yeah. And shit went down, people died, and a movie was made. Why is everyone going up here? This is not interesting. This is like the least interesting place in the park. There are dinosaurs down there. Look at them. I spent ages doing dinosaur shit. So cool. We've got sell that. Yeah, I might as well extract them since it's only 5,000 and I've got the money, but usually what I would do, anything that has like a less than 2-star rating, I would just sell it, especially in the early game. So, I suppose we should kind of, I think everyone's coming up here because I've cut the power to the rest of the park inadvertently. I'm just going to reroute the power cables around the side of here just so you can't see them as well. And that goes there, and there we go. Boom. So what doesn't have power? What doesn't have power that should have power? All of that, and that's because I have I done stuff over here? Yeah, no, I've cut stuff out of here. But that's okay, because what I want to do here is delete all of this. Because this, my friends, this is going to be the entranceway where you're going to have cool stuff. You want the big old path coming up here. And just to kind of keep things going, just to stop pissing people off. So I will be moving that in a second. Twerk's in the chat. Hello there. Hello there, Sissy Poo. How are you? So one day I'm on one of those kind of slightly drunk and concentrating on things moments where I should be kind of concentrating on the chat. But hello. Yes, tonight is sponsored by Real Ale, the fuel of yeans. But I'm looking at, once I've got all this sorted, I will be looking for names, like sillier the better, for these dinosaurs. Yesterday, what did we have? We had Vanessa von Fingerbang, was one of the first, it was the first Ceratophrobophenurs, or what they're called, Ceratophrobophenurs. I don't know, fucking crazy ass dinosaurs. I'm gonna flatten all this out here. And this is going to be the Ceratosaur, the Valvemouth, I can't speak properly, paddock. So let's let both of them down, let's get rid of those, get a bit of money for the dinosaurs.
Collecting asset. Asset required collection.
Now they're gone, I can... Yep. So you're getting all these refunds as well. Oh shit, no, that's a bit of a... Because watch what'll happen, now I've opened that bit, like, I think some of them will just try and escape. I don't know. They'll realise. So let's... There you go, that bit. So get rid of those feeders there.
Asset has been collected.
Get rid of all of that. You know what, whilst we're building, let's have a tiny bit of music, because to be honest I can't see there being a situation where stuff's going to start breaking to an extent. Oh, hang on. I don't... Oh, hang on. There we go. This app is... Oh, I see. I didn't realise that can be popped out. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I never realised I could pop out pretzel works. That's changed things a lot. So, let's move this a bit closer because it's music and you need to hear my sexy voice. Do you want to get sexy? Do you want to get famous? Yeah. So those guys are out there. Now what I want to do with this is... Okay, where we're going with this, we need to make this go in a bit more of a straight line up until it reaches about here, I think. Because I do want a decent sized paddock. And I want decent viewing areas as well, so feeder needs resupply, so let's get one of the Power Rangers on that. Requires power. Where's the... I'll cut the power stuff. Fuck's sake. No, let's just... Choppers. Why is that not working? It doesn't have the oh, that's why, because it doesn't have the bloody path. That's the annoying thing about this game, is like you need to have the paths constantly connected up. Nothing works. Yeah, shut up about your connected paths. So this is going to be like the Big Mac Daddy pen of like the carnivores here. So we do want like a decent sized viewing area. Okay, we're going to have to compromise here. So audio, music volume. So if we take the actual Jurassic Park music volume down, so we can hear the things. There we go. We're getting going. I'll keep you obstructed. Okay. Now I want to come up on here. I want to use the that kind of halfway thing. So I want to bring that and then next that like that. So that's going to come right here. Actually, we can make that a bit more of a curvy path. Let's make it a curvy path. All of this around here is going to be a place of awesome, apart from this bit which I'm going to make straight. So that needs to be straight as well. I'll show you why in a second. So we've basically got our main areas here, that main viewing platforms as it were. And what we need to do with these is now attach a fence. Now, so I'm going to do the electric fence on this straight away. And usually what I do is I kind of map it out with a regular fence and then just upgrade the electric fence later. what I want is, I want room to put shops and that to make the entertainment that little bit better. And this does look like a pretty small pen, but we'll see how the dinos kind of put out this, because they are like, at the end of the day, there's only going to be 2 of them. And I want everyone to be able to see them, but I want everyone to be able to have fun as well. So let's screw it for a second. So, first of all, most importantly, everybody needs to poop. If you've ever read the book, it's a shiner. It's just, I tell you what, that book got me through a lot of hard times in my life. Everybody poops. It's just, yeah. So you want somewhere for people to hide, and you ideally want somewhere for the shops to go. At least one food area. So might swap these around actually. What? Did you just what? What were the lyrics there? She'll just suck what?
Amazing.
Yeah, dear. She's like an elevator. She goes up and down on you like an elevator. That's just grossly inappropriate. That's the reason why that's not working, because it's not facing in the right direction. And it's too close to the thing. Let's try and get that as snug into there as possible. Of course, attach a nice little car. And obviously, yeah, alcove of pooping needs to go. Oh, the alcove of pooping can fit in there. And the problem is, if I put it there, it's not going to lead to anything else. And I do want, because if the dinos do get out, I want people to be relatively safe. Let's put a door there. Actually, let's put all the doors in. So you essentially what you want is somewhere, you want at least 2 doors per pallet, just to kind of keep the flow for the rangers to get through. And whilst this is all going on, I'm completely ignoring the fact that I should be doing that to get a better genome. And what we've got in the way of research, can I do any more research? I can do one more building upgrade, which is pretty pointless, and I think that's it for research type. So landscaping, water, very, very important. We want that right in the middle there. Forest, we want the forest up in the back here, because people want to see what's going on, obviously, because no one's going to pay for like dinosaurs. They only want to make grassland, because this specific type of dinosaur likes grassland, and you just want to add a bit of kind of foliage around there for that. And then what we're going to do is going to make things look even cooler. Pop a big old savanna tree there, because that's right, dinosaurs existed in the savannah. Maybe, I don't know. You want to kind of create like is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Yeah, I don't like the fact that it doesn't, like, it really wants to avoid any kind of collision. So let's set this up. We want the full entertainment for people, so we're going to have 2 goat spawners there. So we've got that area here, so fast food, we're going to call up meat eaters, and we're going to make dino dishes, and we're going to sell them for $10. Let's sell them for $10. There we go. And that can be food. Cool. And obviously, management view, restrooms. Okay, we're pooping. Rangers, the Power Rangers, go Power Rangers. So we probably need to start actually doing some responsible things here. So we've got diseased dinos. What else have we got? Let's get the Red Ranger out, and let's get him to do that. Funnily enough, I'm not gonna make a Yellow Ranger, because the Yellow Ranger. Interesting fact: the Yellow Ranger, in the original Japanese footage that was taken, I'm going to turn this down so you can hear this. This might blow your mind. Have it in the background. There you go. The Yellow Ranger was originally a dude in the original footage, because the way the Power Rangers was shot, it was essentially shot in a way that they basically got a load of pre-existing Japanese footage from a TV show which wasn't the Power Rangers. And they just edited in all of the other scenes where you could see the teenagers' faces. That was all done in America, but the rest of it was just like Japanese footage. But the hilarious thing is the Yellow Ranger in America was female, but the Yellow Ranger in Japan was male. And there's a couple of scenes where there are quite obvious bull shots of the Yellow Ranger, where there's quite obviously an ominous bulge there, and it's just like, damn. They kind of fucked up there. Oh, something there. These guys seem to be getting slightly pissed off. I should carry on trying to move these guys out. ACU helicopter.
Acknowledged.
Start these guys. So we've got nothing there. Keep those guys there, because I'm just going to be kind of expanding their area and adding some more bits to it in a bit. At the moment, I'm just concentrating on getting this going, because this is the main entrance. This is where the real cool stuff's gonna happen. So what do we want? Terrain. So we can get that in there. So that's going to be food. This one can be drink. Although we do have, we do have a restaurant that we can use. I'm kind of hoping that'll fit in somewhere. Oh, screw these trailers. So what I'll probably do is bit of that. Hopefully get that in there, because I want one of each at least. Well, let's get the gift shop in there. So yeah, no, let's have this gift shop there. So we've got clothes shop, gift shop, makes sense to have them right next to each other. And this also means that I can probably get one of these in here, because what I want to do is, as you know, have the next to the emergency shelter, because that's where the people are going to be pooling around. And obviously we need to have another alcove of pooping. So all of this is just your main bit when you come in. We want some form of protection. Bring this up here, because there's no point of me essentially losing this area, because I could basically terraform this a bit more. Not sure terraform is alright, landscape it a bit more, because we're not in space. Because I don't think the world is ready for space dinosaurs. Yeah, so this basically means that let's get off the electric fence, because don't need electric fences. Now I'm going to take that out just a tiny bit there because I want to have a toilet there. And and maybe bring that down there, and that can go along there. Along there, and connect to there. And have like a shelter up here. So we've made this whole paddock a lot bigger. So essentially we're going to have like all our nice like friendly dinosaurs here. Wasn't there a TV show about friendly dinosaurs? It's like Dink the Friendly Dinosaur or something like that. Dink the Friendly Dinosaur, he's my friend and a whole lot more. Do 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 do. The words and stuff.
Setting additional task.
Okay, so that's cool. Oh shit! Yes, need to transport these two. Well, get rid of them. I'm kind of falling by on the whole fact that I should also. There you go. You got any really new sites? Yeah, no, need to unlock them, I'm afraid. That's annoying. But yeah, get those out. Let's have a look at our fossils. So 82, not too bad. Because that area is going to be ready. So I want to get the Ceratosauri in there as soon as possible. Because that just looked awesome. And they have a lot of sheep in there. So what this will need is
Asset being transported.
one of them. Again, I want to kind of hide the lines around the back as much as possible. And again, I'll keep on editing this over and over and over again until it kind of gets right. The only reason why I'm putting stuff there now is essentially because I need to keep it powered just to kind of keep things going, because I don't want to just have a load of stuff drop at one point. There you go, and that sorts that out. I said that sorts that out. Why do you require power? Why? Is this because it's... Oh yeah, that's because it's not actually attached to any form of power at all. No! So let's add this all the way around here. Make it all look very pretty. Look how pretty it is. Just gonna put that in there. That'll be our little secret. And that can attach that. Cool. So nothing's come back there as of yet. What things don't have power? So all of that's got power. What areas don't have power? So let's have a look at the stuff that's right. So that's deactivated. That can come out anyway.
Adding task.
And did I say I've got another AC up here? I've got this AC here. Choppers can.
Adding to the list. Confirmed.
There we go. So that's that bit sorted out. So we're actually running out of dinosaurs now, which is quite unfortunate. Didn't hear that. Cool. So, let's have a look. Who we've got here? So, yeah. What are we? You know what? You know what I'm doing right now. Get myself some beer going. Oh shit! I think the head. Yep. Yeah, the head on that's a bit big. I don't know why, I suppose.
Heading to collect the assets. Picking up asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
So this is the main building part at the moment. Let's go. Yes. This is what I want. This is what I want. I wanted one of those. So let's go back. Let's send these guys back out to there. Cool. Oh, it's got the common cold.
Task received.
Cool. So we've got one thing there now. What's that? The ranger station. Oh, that kind of doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. Remove all of this, because what we're going to do is have that coming all the way down here. That's going to be another pen there for something. So ideally what I want to do is kind of, is still going to have like all of that there, so all of that should kind of feed that and the other viewing points that I'm going to have.
When we have power problems, bad things tend to happen.
When we have power problems, I like to go down and go down, do the bing bang bong and do the bing bang bong, but the bigger dang dong, but ding dang ding dong ding dang.
It's not my nature to point out other people's faults, but you really need to start improving things on this island.
You need to shut up, bitch. At least I don't run around like with dinosaurs following me in high heels. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to point out other people's faults. I don't mean to point out that you've got a big nose and you're a hoe. That's it, big nose hoe face. That's right, you're a big nosed prostitute. How about you? Fucking big nose hoe, trying to tell me what to do. It's like, hate is gonna hate, man. Hate is gonna hate. They have no idea of the plights of being a successful Jurassic Park world buildery owner type person. Here's the thing: is that that's gonna clip some of the mountain. So should I have one there or just have one there? That's a problem. What building constraints? What are the building constraints that you're telling me here? So there we go. Sorry, as I'm building, I'm getting slightly more rambunctious in my ways. Oh my god, hello! Hello, raiding people. Hello, Kale. Durgan. It's the Blue Durgan. Hello, Blue Durgan. Wow, thank you very much for raiding. I appreciate that so much. Oh, and there's a Zen as well. Hello. That's made me very happy. Thank you very much for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. Any like, oh, and there's a, oh, and there's the one that causes chaos. You've joined as well. Hello. Don't run away. I'll have to like pounce you and hold you onto the ground. Ooh! Oh, thank you very much. A drop bullet. Oh, thank you. I'm not bullying the lotto. You can talk anyway. You spend half your time teasing me. But yes, welcome to the Chopper Dean channel. Chopper Dean, the brightest Yoon you've ever seen. And yes, this is my little channel. This is where I do things and say stuff. Oh my god, that is the biggest lie. That's just liar. But yeah, for those who've never seen my channel before, I basically, yeah, I do things and stuff. Things and stuff are pretty good. I mainly play survival games and stuff like that, but I do enjoy a good building game, as you can see. And I used to play this game so much. I love this game. And I just decided to revisit it, and I've kind of been obsessed messed with it. So, where are we? Oh, yeah, stuff doesn't work when you don't have the electricity attached to it. The explanation. Why do you? Oh, you not. That's why. Yeah, it basically, it's really annoying. As I was saying about 5 minutes ago, stuff doesn't work in here if you don't have a path connected to it, and it's really annoying. It's like you disconnect a path and like everything stops working. Are you playing nice now? Yes, you are.
If I was the jealous type, I'd be pretty jealous of how well you're handling things on this island.
Yeah, I would be pretty jealous of how I'm handling things on this island, because I'm awesome. Oh my god, 11 viewers. Christ, I haven't had... what survival games have you been playing recently? I just got 7 Days to Die today. I was exploring that earlier. That's something that I might play. The main ones I play are Valheim and The Forest. I actually started playing The Forest. That was the reason why I started streaming. Is stream The Forest. But yeah, no, I adore that game, and I adore Valheim. I'm just taking a bit of a break from Valheim because I'm on the 5th boss at the moment, and I'm on the 4th attempt at trying to kill the 5th boss, and he has literally just wiped my ass every time, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I need a break from that game briefly before I go back and try things, because it makes me cry. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. But it's a good thing that Loffle has redeeming adorableness qualities. I don't care about my profit minutes at the moment. What I care about is getting the full genome so I can at least make... Because I don't want to release any more Stratosauri until I have the full genome. Now, where have I sent this? Yes, back over there. So hopefully in 2 minutes' time I'll have the full genome mapped out. Just to shut things up, I'm just going to quickly attach the electricity to there, just to... So I have diseased dinosaurs. Let's sort them out. Choppers. Add task. Which are the diseased ones? I don't have diseased dinosaurs. What are you talking about? I think this might be a bug. I think because
Request acknowledged.
Essentially, I think because I sold the dinosaurs that were diseased, it's constant. It might constantly be a thing. So yeah, that's something I have to deal with for the rest of my life. And so all of that needs connecting in an electrical way. Although I will be changing that again at some point. Oh, there they are. There are all the diseased dinosaurs. Range. Oh yeah, I don't have a ranger station. I got rid of that, didn't I? Where am I gonna put a ranger station around here? In reality, I sod your terrain constraints. Shut up. Screw you. I suppose I should have the ranger station somewhere like in the middle of the park, which I've now blocked off with stuff. Damn it. You know what, I can have it here, Every building is so far away from that building, so screw you. There you go. Okay. Add that into there. Oh no, something's died.
Asset collection request received.
Setting additional task.
I know it does take a while to get all these dinosaurs
Asset.
up to scratch, but I need them out of the way because I'm going to slowly start inching my way down into destroying this pen here to make more pens. So essentially got 3 pens potentially. That one's, as I say, as soon as... that's annoying. I don't think that's going to get me enough of the genome. So one last trip to there. One last trip. And whilst that's going on, let's prep this area and see what can go in here. So this can be for the crunchy munchysauruses. Yeah. Because they're antisocial. Again, just putting the I'm gonna put a few shrubs up in here, be a little secret, okay? Just put that up there so that people can still see what's going on from the front, but it kind of provides an area for them. Just the alcove of pooping. Booze, food, water, party night. Are you having a party night? Yes, to be honest, I'd imagine it's yeah, I'd imagine it's quite a decent price actually at the moment. Although I think it's 2017, 2018 game. It is a lot of fun. I mean, this is just the first level, and the challenges get worse. And essentially, I'll just quickly go through things. You can get contracts. I'm not doing the contracts at the moment because I'm tearing my park about and building it. But you got these 3 guys here. Mrs. Staryface. Isn't it? Why isn't it not a good price? I mean, it's a really good game. Got Mrs. $45. Juicy. Yeah, we've got Mr. I've just smoked a load of weed. Mr. I'm intense and want to beat you up. And Miss just wants to hurt you. So they're your main, that's like science, security and entertainment. You can get contracts off them, and there's no thing you can get your reputation. The more reputation you get up, the more cool things you get. Yeah, $45 is pretty cheap. $45 is like $39. I mean £39. I got this game when it was on sale, but still, yeah, that is a hardcore amount of money. Have we got fossils back? I think we might have it. I think we might have the Ceratosaurus genome. Yeah. So essentially, yeah, you've got this map here. You can send your expedition teams out to essentially get fossils. You can get fossils for dinosaurs you already have, and other ones that you can basically sell. But you extract the juicy goodness from the fossils. Have a great night. I'll see you later. And yeah, you extract all the gooey goodness, and basically from there you can do you can improve the genome, you can mess with the genome. Screw your terrain constraints. So I'm going to pop that up here, because what this is going to be here, this is going to be like, now you can build as many of these Hammond creation labs as you want. I call them Ham labs because reasons, not because I'm mildly unstable. Maybe because I'm mildly unstable, but yes. And yeah, you can essentially make loads of these, but what I prefer to do is create a small little pen here and essentially put things into it. That makes so much sense. Put a few gates in there. So basically everything that I create from this lab will go into here, and then I can basically knock them out with a tranquilizer dart, which is my ACU center here, which will be able to just jump in there and do it shit, and then just kind of move them to their new homes, their forever homes. So let's pop that there. I think that's there. Cool. So we've got that set up. So we're going to name this. The Ham Lab in the Deli Aisle. Okay, so I've got these upgrades. You can also research upgrades, so I'm going to have a success rate for these. Oh, go to fossils. So there we go, so you've got the Triceratops 3-star, that'll give me a nice bit of genome. I've got the Edmontosaurus 2. What I usually do in the early games, I usually sell these because 2 doesn't give you that much, and these are just like random stuff. Rhodium, you can sell that for a bit of money. So now I've increased that, I can go into here, incubate dinosaurs, and here are all the dinosaurs I've got. So I've only got 2 that have 100% genome. You can start breeding them from a 50% genome, but there's a chance that they'll fail and they don't have a good dinosaur rating. So we've got all of these we can mess around with. These are the different things you can play with. So I'm going to change the colour to a Savannah colour just to shake things up. So you've got your overall rating, resilience, lifespan, defense and attack. So you can change these on the bar. So I want a good rating. So now the viability of the genome's gone down a bit, but because I've got those 3 nodules that I've added to it, the success rate things, it kind of counteracts it. So here, this is like the habitat. You can change that in other levels because this is the first one. So this one here, as I say, I want to try and get the best out of it. So I'd say the best out of it would basically go with the aggressive instincts one, Again, that's a null gene, so I've got defense. Social, no, and attack. So, because I want the best rating out of it, so let's go for that again. So it's going to be a very snaky genome. So I can incubate that. I want 2 of them, because each dinosaur has their own traits, likes, dislikes, where they like to go, right, if they like to be taken out on a long walk along a pier and stuff like that. If they like McDonald's or Burger King, all that kind of shit. Well, let's go for instance.
Dinosaurs detected.
What dinosaurs detected? Something dinosaurs detected. Oh, just quickly. You can also drive the vehicles in this, which is quite fun. And the reason why I'm selling these dinosaurs here is essentially because I want new ones. I want fresh new dinosaurs with full genomes for this park. But yeah, so let me show you one that I haven't let die. So here we go. This is the Tyrannosaurus. So basically, social, which is the amount of its own species it can have. Population is the amount that you can put it with other stuff. Obviously, how much wetland it needs, forest, grassland, how covered, all that type of stuff. And then you've got the different values, current sale values. You've got its star rating. You can get the star rating up by fighting them against other dinosaurs, which is kind of harsh, but so let's go through those. You can even go into cool little details, so you can name stuff. So let's call this. I'm going to call it Mackie D's. Oh, I could have called it McDonald's, but I'm not going to for obvious reasons. Yeah. Seeing as this is right next to the entrance, and let's and you can check on the needs thing. So places that need a toilet near them, which would be basically any viewing platform or any things like that. Shelters, I'm pretty well sheltered across the park. Happiness, shopping, food, drink, so all of that's pretty good. The amount of money I'm making out of this at the moment is pretty poo, because there's not many people in the park at the moment, so because I've pretty much let half the dinosaurs die, killed off some more of the dinosaurs, yeah. Again, you got a closed shop, so that's got T Rex. That's because TK Maxx is a shop over in the good old UK. Got the good old US, okay, you got the good UK here. And we've got a gift shop. We need to call this a shop because reasons. So I don't like this because it's like they've got, you can either have a lunchbox, night vision goggles, which are pretty cool, but they're very expensive. So let's do the night vision goggles for 25. If it gets busy, you can add more staff to it and things like that. So go to the Ham Lab. So here we go. Here's our first 100% genome of Ceratosaurus. Big, crazy ass. Carnivore. Look at him. He looks pretty awesome. Cool. So yeah, he's missing Forest at the moment, so he's gonna be pissed off. He's quite pissed off about it. So what I've got to do with him is I've got to tranquilise him, and get him like out of here.
Confirming task.
Because otherwise he'll start kicking off, and when they're not happy, that's when they start breaking the fences and going and eating people, which is not what you want really. Helicopters. You can pilot your own helicopters, you can pilot your own vehicles. So we want to transport that into its new forever home. So that'll happen. So now we've got some dinosaurs, now we've got a reason. And now we also have them in, like, because I've had these going the entire time, this place is basically just filled with goats. Which I find hilarious, to be honest. It's just literally this, like, I've just let the goat feeder just spit out loads of goats. There's just hundreds of goats running around. Which is okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind the mass amount of goats. Cool, so what is the other genome that I've got, which is a full genome that I could put, so that could be the Triceratops actually, because you don't want a lot of them. Make dinosaurs. Oh no, that's just the most. So let's go for the. Let's try and get a full Triceratops DNA. Yeah. Let's send that there. Still trying to figure out what areas don't have electricity. I can just click up here to find out. So this area is not connected. Oh yeah, I'm not unconnected, disconnected it earlier. Cool. I'm going to need a couple of feeders because I'm going to make this somewhere for herbivores, probably Triceratops, and you want it in a nice viewing place. So I'm going to put a viewing bit over here as well.
Delivery complete. Asset delivery confirmed.
So now this is kind of, with those here, let's have a look at their likes, their comfort. So they're okay for everything, they're okay for social population. So the population, I could add certain other dinosaurs to there, like medium-sized spiky dinosaurs would essentially be the perfect thing to put in there. They might get into a fight, they might not. But no, that's like a decent-sized paddock for those guys. You've got 3 viewers, and it's right next to the entrance, and they are like proper like 5-star attractions right at the entrance, which is what you want. So let's get another one of these bad boys and make sure it's facing in the right direction. I mean, this is one of those games that I suggest a lot of people should get, so I would put it on your favourites, on your wish list even, so that when it does kind of show up on a deal, it's there and it'll let you know. Oh, that's absolute rubbish. That's a horrible expedition. I didn't get hardly anything good from that. Let's try this one. So that's got 3 nice areas there. I think the trikes all the trikes are dead. The Huangosauruses, yeah, you can kind of mix them with other things, but what I really want is a huge population of these little dudes here. And I'm going to get these to like the full genome that they can do as well. I mean, obviously they become a bit more expensive, but they're cool. They're cool little like cool little dinos there. No, that's some help. 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 Cool, so let's create loads of these, because these things really, you can pump tons of these little buggers out really quickly. So, that's not even phrasing. I need to really kind of have rules about phrasing on here, because I press the phrasing button far too much. I'm mildly annoyed because I've run out of cheese sandwiches. Well, not necessarily the cheese sandwiches, but the brioche buns which are required to make a good cheese and pickle sandwich. And it infuriates me in ways you cannot understand. Should be able to get one of these somewhere. There we go. Obviously an alcove of pooping needs to go there as well, and we need to supply some power. Cool, so that's all got power, that's all got all that stuff. So let's have a look at what we're doing for power. So this, one of these feeders needs, there's nothing in here at the moment, and I'm going to be moving that along. So right in the moment. Well, I don't mind getting the Edmontosaurus DNA, but I really want, because the closest one I've got is the Triceratops and the Dracorex, and the Dracorex are cool little attractions. Oh shit. I just realised something bad could have happened. Okay, so the Dracorex don't like being alone, so there's a quite high probability that it's escaped. Well, I think I'm okay at the moment. So you can see, like, since I've added those two Ceratosauruses, the money's going to start going up that I get. And that's one of the who's my what's it that I've got, the contracts I've got that I'm going to need to make a load of money. So let's release more of these. I did originally start naming all these little guys, but you just get out of control with it. You can't, it ends up being like so many dinosaurs, like too much dino for one person to handle. How much? So less than a minute until that comes back. Awesome. You end up having so many dinos, you just run out of names, and especially silly names. To the ham lab. And because I've got this gate open, they should automatically just try and run towards water and food. These things are incredibly social, and they don't have enough of their own kind, and they can have like a massive population. So I'm just going to keep on pumping these guys out until I get the full genome. Yes, oh, that's good. That's good. That might actually get me a full-on trike genome, which made me extremely happy. Hello, people who have joined me yet again. So, seeing as these are the two main ones, I'm going to name these because they're the two main attractions. So, Felicity von Buckworm and Edward von Edward von Sparklepants, and Edward is the alpha of the pack. So yeah, and they've got enough food because there are tons of sheep, just tons of goats just running around, absolutely shitting themselves. Which I find hilarious. Because if I was a tiny goat and there's this big dino, I'd be shitting myself as well. Oh dear. Yay, goat massacre. Hashtag goat massacre. Cool, so let's get that trike area done. So that's done. So have I already got big teams ready? So. Yeah, let's try and finish the Dracorex one, and that means we're going to have to create another pen for those, because those things are slightly antisocial. Where they're very social within their own groups, they don't like anyone else. So let's try and play with this genome here. So we've got what we've got here. We've got Alpine and we've got Arrow. Let's go Alpine. Alpine might look quite cool. So for wow factor for rating, which is what I'm going for really, I've got the highest that I can with that genome there. Defense wise, again, and these ones are kind of later game things like social and that, so we're going to go straight to defense. So 54 on resilience and defense, or do I want attack and defense? Let's go and attack and defense because that just sounds more fun. You can incubate that, release that. Oh, hang on.
We are pleased to welcome the Swoopy Alliance to
People are trying to tell me things. Too many people are trying to tell me too many things. So yeah, that little dude's in there, so let's shut this gate because I don't want the trikes to go in there when I let them loose. Now these, the genome can fail. I mean, you can put as much as you want into it. You can have all 3 success rate research things on. You can basically have the genome set to like be successful, and you can still like lose them. And especially when they cost like nearly £1 million, which is what these Ceratosauruses cost, that's when you got worried. So I'm going to change, seeing as there's already loads of goats, I'm going to change this one here to 30 minutes. Because, I mean, people like goats, but they haven't come here to see goats. Go to the ham lab. Okay, look at him, Mr. Spiky McFaceface. Yeah, I would be that pissed off as well if I had a nose as big as yours.
I see you hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
So let's knock him out before he gets pissed off. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put up a bit of forest in here just to kind of, because they all seem to be pissed off that there's no forest around. And a bit of water as well. Here. No, tiny bit of water. Tiny bit of water, there you go. So that should satisfy that for the moment. Chopper, knock that one out, and with that, move you into your new forever home. Which, although I've put food in there, I haven't really put that much decoration in there, so let's just decorate you a bit. That's what I think I really don't like about this game, is the fact that once you've got a kind of groove going with the decorations, it's kind of like the controls for the decorations just annoying, I find. So yeah, I mean that looks okay, I suppose. Oh, what's dead? Dead? Where's the dead? Oh, that's dead. Oh yeah, if you do kind of leave a dinosaur like unconscious, they tend to die. There we go. So we moved all that. Which means, because there's no dinos over here, we can kind of take apart this area here. Because I want to expand it. I want to have the hotel all the way up here. So what we've got? What else is dead? Well, yeah, I know they're dead. What's not very well? So they'll all be out of here soon. And I'll be able to make more pens and more pens and more pens. Move this dude over here. Over to here. So let's see how these guys react to their new area, because the thing is, it's not a huge pen. And if I can fit another 1 or 2 trikes in there, that would be awesome. Let's move these out of the way.
Asset delivered.
I did set up a little like ice bath with a crock pot and an ice pack and all that. So let's have a look at this. Let's see what they got. So social. So they need more social. They need more social. So we're gonna have another one of them. So let's make another 2 of those, and hopefully that will sort that out with the trikes. And so you can have as many of these Hammond Labs as you want. I've just got 1 at the moment. Just to maybe have that a little bit more control. So go from here, take all of this off so I can see what I'm doing a bit better. It does cost money to remove trees and stuff like that, but I've got 22 million. I'm pretty rich. Money's not rich. Oh god, in the fateful and horrible words of John Hammond himself, spared no expense. Money's not an object. No. You know what? Just because it's this little bit of corner here, I am going to just give these trikes this corner as well. And remove that bit of forest here. And make that big bit of forest there. Okay, how are they feeling now? So the social was okay, so they could do a couple more. And whilst I'm doing that, I really should be trying to go for the next genome, which is the Dracorex. What fossils have I got for the Dracorex? Nothing at the moment.
Request acknowledged.
Okay, let's have a look. So we've got a range team, and when you highlight the range team, you should be able to see anything that needs doing, from upgrading feeders to repairing fences, to sick dinos, all of that. It'll show up in blue what you need to do, or red. If it gets to red, you're not doing a very good job. I'm not saying that I wasn't doing a very good job earlier with what I was doing. I just kind of didn't care because I'm remodeling the entire park. Smooth it all out. I don't want to get rid of the lumps and that because it creates a bit of character, if you know what I mean. Get rid of these feeders because they're not. It's not because they're just costing money. It's just if I forget about them, they'll just become a problem later. When it comes to building stuff. I don't know why I'm not incubating turrets. I think. Yeah, I think maybe I could probably get away with 5 trikes. So let's. So we've got Ceratosaurus pen, trike pen. And I think this will again be the Dracorex pen, but I just needed to look and see what room I had, just to kind of play around with it, if you know what I mean. So I have to take that from the out. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this as the crunchy munchy sort. I don't know how to the Critosaurus, the Critosaurus, whatever they're called. Yeah, another thing I've forgotten in the. If you're collecting, if you're basically making loads of pens, you want a nice place for your rangers to move freely. So let's say you're doing a load of restocking. Instead of going in this gate, back out this gate, all around, you can just have it going all the way and flowing all the way through to there and into this paddock as well. So this is going to be a small one. This is going to be where the Critosaurus, Crunchy Munch, let's call them Crunchy Munchosauruses. That's where they're going to go, I think. Not sure I can get away with such a small paddock for them. I'll probably make it a bit bigger. And then again, next to that, I'm probably going to have the Dracorex. And as before, just kind of grab that. That one's already knocked out, so that one can move. And make a nicer, bigger family.
Asset collection request received.
So where were we in the... Well, that slipped on the floor and will be stabbing me in the foot later on at some point. Not really getting a huge amount of success with the Jacker X genome. Well, the fossils anyway. I just need. And now I've got enough money to survive, and I'm not like hemorrhaging money. I don't want to make any dinosaurs that don't have 100% genome. In the beginning of the game, yeah, it's different if you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not your mother. So yeah, I think this. Yeah, I think I went a bit unfair with this. So let's bring that out a bit more. Like that. Give them a bit more area to roam. So I'm going to have a viewing area there, and then I want to create like a nice big area here. So I want to have some shops in between. So let's just bring that to there, just to kind of as a placeholder, as it were. Obviously, you want to keep the theme of that there. So yeah, that'll capture everything there and nothing else. Now later on in the game, let's have a quick look at things you can get in other levels, because you can get an aviary, a viewing platform. You can have the gyro station, which has the Jurassic tour, but you can also have wherever it lies. You can have the monorail station, which is another way of viewing things. There are loads of other stuff that you can unload. I'm not sure why you'd have a bowling alley on a place like this, a dinosaur island, but I'm not here to judge. Well, I am really. I'm probably a judging person. So we've got this area here. Let's create a nice little connection across there. Bring that out a bit more, connect it to there. Because what I want to do here is just say we want a restaurant at least. Put a restaurant there. Have one of these. I know these are diners, but you can turn them into drinking facilities as well. Depends how you. Oh, hang on. I really don't understand the whole shtick with these things. It pisses me off, to be honest. Where that you have to basically, they just did the way that the buildings interact is kind of annoying. I'm sure you can get mods for it. Much I know you can get mods for the game, because I was looking at it. So another alcove of pooping, very important because everybody poops. And somewhere for people to run and hide. And let's try and give them a gift shop in the general area over here as well. They've got all that at the moment, but that'll be moved, and we can add stuff to it. But that should satisfy that area at least. And I'll tell you what, let's put one of these little bastards in there as well. I should excuse myself the way I talk. It's like these little bastards and stuff like that. That's generally just how a lot of British people talk. So yeah, deal with it. Oh, those little bastard buggers. Oh Christ, I got a couple of them in here. I very, very nearly stacked one in the wrong pen, which would have been terrible.
Asset requiring collection.
Okay, this could be oversaturation, which might piss them off, so... I mean, they are social. Let's see where they are at the moment. So, social, yeah, so we're kind of playing... So I'm adding another 3 to this pen, so that might max out the social. You don't want to go out that. Okay, so that's nearly finished, I think. Oh no. So whilst that's doing its thing, let's go back to these little guys. Just try and make a ton of these. Obviously later in the game we'll see you can unlock more bits and bobs for them. Yeah, I just want to make a massive herd of these things because they are kind of cool. They're just like slightly more angrier chickens. And who doesn't love an angry chicken? So we nearly got the Dracorex one, so I think the next one I'll go for the Edmondosaurus and make a nice decent pen for that. Which means I suppose this one should be the Dracorex one because it's the more fuller of the two names. So
You have
that's
a responsibility to keep these animals fed.
it's my well. Am I not keeping these guys fed? Oh shit. Yeah, that's the thing. Upgrade slots.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
Yeah, there's lots of things you have to kind of look at and consider, which doesn't help when you're slightly drunk. Not gonna lie. So there's a sort of pen here because we've got the Dracorex are cool little creatures, and they're going to be our next big attraction. Okay, there is a problem with these guys though. They're very social, like very, like stupidly social. And if you start messing up with their kind of socialness, put it in there. Yeah, if you start messing up with that, it will bugger things up. So essentially, you have to make 2 of them very quickly. If you don't have 2 of them in a pen, yeah, shit's gonna go down. I'm not gonna lie to you, shit is going to go down in a horrible way, really. Where are we? Yes.
We have added a new viewing hour for you to observe our internet features.
Shit. This could go incredibly wrong because essentially I might be overcrowding all of these guys because they are at the moment they are kind of at the max of their social. So if I add another one, it might upset the whole thing, so I might end up having to sell one of these guys. I can tell you how many people are getting their guess, and of course, 246 people are liking that. People like it. So, Dracorex, yep, that's going to complete that. So let's go into here. So let's get Edmondosaurus. That's going to be next to Edmondosaurus. With them, they're kind of. If you've ever watched, what's it called? Is it the Last Dinosaur? Or something like that? I can't remember. It's the one with Littlefoot in it. Please, someone let me know. But yes, Ducky. These are big duckies, essentially. That's what they are. Have we got any? No, they're big duckies. You want it, and they're awesome. I love me a big ducky. So what I want to do with those is I want to. So we're going to start making them next. So, as I said, let's close the gate there because I don't want to mix in with the other ones. This could go horribly wrong very, very quickly. Oh, let's release these two first. Cool. Yeah, I forgot I had those there, but yeah, this could go wrong very quickly because if they do not have someone to play with straight away, they will get very mardy and they will start beating down the fences. Okay, so let's optimise the genome for like the best. No, that won't increase it. And what I'm trying to increase is the rating overall. Because the bigger the rating, the more people who want to come to the park. I feel kind of harsh for like fucking with life like that, and just be like, yeah, I'm going to give you a bigger nose because people want you. I don't know. Let's go to fossils. Oh, hello, we've got some nice stuff. Now here's a trick. That you can use. Basically, fossil containment area. Yeah, it's very late. But fossil areas essentially will hold fossils regardless of what island you're on. So what you can do is you can save up a load of these before you go on to your next level. Because you can't carry money over, but you can carry the fossils at the fossil centre. The fossils in the fossils in the fossil centre. For fuck's sake. You can carry them over. So yeah, that's the thing that can happen. Which means you'll be able to give yourself a nice little boost of money in the next level. I don't know if you want to call it a cheat or a hack. So let's check this system. So they're literally just on the kind of, like I say, I could not put any more trikes in there because they would just get pissed off. So that's the perfect amount of trikes in there. I mean, I could. No, I couldn't. I wouldn't want to play with putting more of these guys in there because that would just be insane. Because if these guys get loose, they're gonna fuck things up. They'll get mildly pissed off. But yeah, you don't want to piss off a big old carnivore. So one thing that I haven't actually got yet, put out yet, where is it? Is it Operation Together? Science Centre. So Science Centre, basically the better your dealings with the science department are, the more money you get from the Science Centre. Sounds pretty cool. It's pretty cool, to be honest. Pop the Science Centre there. That's kind of connected. It looks a bit shittily connected though, so let's make it decent. roadways. So yeah, so that'll basically just be a passive way of getting money, and the more brown nosing you do in the science department, the more money you get passively from that. So let's just get rid of all this. So yeah, we need somewhere next. So Edmontosaurus is the next genome we are going to be looking at getting. Edmontosaurus. And for these guys, because they're duckies, and yeah, they are kind of like ducks. You want a nice big swamp area, big old nice big old water area. So what I'm going to do here, because I don't have one of these, and there's no point not having one of these. It's a nice it's a nice attraction to have. It's a hotel. Everyone likes a nice hotel. Pop that up there so people can go in there and they can see everything going around. What we can do, and again, use the spacebar. It allows you to curve your fences. And again, if you want to come out of curve, just press space again. And yeah, I do. This is one thing I really don't like about the hotels: is you've got to kind of carve your way around them with a fence. Which is really annoying. So, I'm trying to think. So there you go, got two pens here. This is going to be for the Edmontosaurus. Here. Oh, I don't know. This could. Sorry, this one here can be the Edmontosaurus. We're going to create a large area of water around here. But obviously on the forest to go right at the back. Some grass down there. Oh my nose. I'm very sorry my nose is all runny at the moment because I'm unbelievably bruised. It could be the vast amount of alcohol I'm consuming. I don't know if alcohol makes you have a runny nose. Probably not. Yeah. Also squeaks when I sniff. In the most unattractive manner that you can think of. So yeah, people come up into here, they'll be able to see stuff. It'd be nice. So we want 2 feeders in here, or a feeder there, so people can look out their window when they wake up in the morning and see giant dinos feeding. And as before, I'm going. Oh no. I want to go back into here and I want to get one of these. I really do like them. They're a really smart tree they are. Come back. Some dots and rocks around. Mainly around the water area, I think. It's a good place to have the rocks. Okay. So it just makes it look a little bit smarter. So we should have, so let's have a look at what we've got at the moment. So power required. So where are the bits that aren't attached to the power? So it's those bits over there, so that needs... Okay, so at the moment, unused power. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to switch these bad boys out. To improve output. So we need 1 protection, 1 output for those, and that should kind of cover us. So just a moment, let's go back into here. The Edmontosaurus. again. That's just kind of creeping up the amount of fossils I've got for the genome. That's kind of annoying. I really want to finish with that, because I'm finished with the pen for that. Let's make sure this... Okay, so let's release both of these at once and dart them as soon as possible and get them into their new pen as soon as possible.
Setting additional task.
I mean, that's kind of why I've got the APU center there, because the APU center is basically there as an emergency response when shit goes down. When something's strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? So whilst that's going on, let's have a look at what we can do here. And oh, we need to top up a feeder. That's all that we need to do with that. So let's just back over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Draco Rex to the park.
So Draco Rex, that's what I thought it was.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
So that's our third main dino attraction, now our fourth with you. Look at this. How are these guys doing? Because these guys, yeah, see, they need a bit more. I could push up the social on that and the population. How about these guys? The Hungosaurus. Yeah, they're kind of a bit pissed off with other stuff being around, and they could do with a few more of their own. So what I might do is I might, once I've got the full genome for them,
Commencing asset transit.
give them their own place. I mean, I'm quite surprised I'm still only at 18,000, but I can go into here and look at my management reviews. So money-wise, these aren't getting a huge amount of upkeep. So Jurassic Nom. Let's do Giganto Stakes. Let's just switch it up a tiny bit. And you can get, there's like a kind of perfect level you can get these things to. So the upkeep is going it. But then again, it's just like they're being pulled away from here. See, all this stuff over here is fine. Actually not so much fun. It's one of those things you've got to kind of tweak it to get the right mix. So that Dracorex, I mean the problem is with that Dracorex in there at the moment, it's going to essentially be mildly pissed off that it's on its own. So what I might do is I might get in this, and if it starts to get mardy, I can monitor it and I can tranquilize it if needs be. So it starts kicking off, I can knock it straight out and just leave it there to its friends now. I think it'll be there. I mean, if you look at it, there you go. So it's social and population. It's lonely and it's looking for food, so it can find some food. Food's there, but it will need a couple more of its friends to basically keep it happy. So let's do that. Let's make some more Dracorexes. Oh, there we go, that's what we want. That should fix that. That should fix that. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically try and push to complete this the best I can today. So we've got a pen for each of the main types of dinosaurs. I want to get the genome, as many genomes sorted. So that's I shouldn't have really gone back to the Edmontosaurus genome for that. So So there's nothing on here that I would really need. So what I could do is I want the Hoingosaurus and the Quitosaurus or Quitosaurus or whatever the hell you call it. So I can have 2 more pens. That could be Quitosaurus, that could be the Hoingosaurus, the Wangosaurus, the Wangosaurus Rex. So hopefully now this should make this guy a little bit happier. So need. There we go. So they're not. It's content. And again, they've got friends to play with. So let's add a couple more, as many as we can, into that area. Yeah. And essentially, I want to try and finish this with the. There we go. New genome Edmontosaurus. And these guys are ready. You know what? To speed this. Hang on. To speed this up, I could. So those two will be okay in their full mode. What I could do is I could kind of cannibalize this. If it works. Might not work. I don't know. No, it's outside building constraint. So I can put one of those there. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm going to do there. And that's going. This is going to be the Edmontosaurus paddock here. I was going to start pumping them into there. That can be. So I think the Edmontosaurus, you can get more of them. So I can type stuff in. It's got a laptop running as well. There was 2 seconds. So now we've changed this up. This is going to be the Edmontosaurus area. Nice huge great lake in the middle. Nice big old lake for them. Get some nice trees going around the back and the side there. Oh, it's not connected and it doesn't have any power either. No, that won't make the rating go up any higher. There are DLCs for this game, which I haven't really looked into that much, to be honest. Get the Edmontosaurus is going into there, whilst these guys just kind of needs to be moved by choppers.
Adding task.
And I will be able to fit at least another 3 of these guys in there, because they are a very, very social group of dinos. So we're going to be putting stuff in here, so we need to feed it, obviously. So let's put some food there, because I'm going to have a viewing. now a viewing area around there. Actually, let's put a viewing area up there anyway, because I don't think it's going to interfere with that. Here, yes, so Edmondosaurus, sell all of that. Show me the money. So let's go for the Quitosaurus, because we've got the Wangosaurus, we've got some Wangosauruses out there. These guys are out like a light.
You appear to have achieved the highest rating that you can on Isla Matanceros.
Yeah, awesome. So here's the thing. So Cineratops fossil. So to get that, I would need to. Let's have a look. Let's go into contracts. Okay, come back out here. So here are the things you can get. So complete. So let's look what more I can get out of her. Not really. Oh hello. So this would get me skin toughness and that. So I could go for an innovation centre. That's something that I could go for. I don't really know. Okay, so where's that? So is that I don't have somewhere for power, or? Right, so that's basically running out of power. So that sorted that, but there may come a stage. You know what? Yeah, there may come a stage where I have to put them all into power output, and then because the ranger station's up here, I'm not too bothered, because the ranger station, if there's a power outage, I can use the ranger station to sort it out. So let's do that.
Understood. Adding to the list. Responding to resupply request. Acknowledged. Request acknowledged.
So there we go, that's covered all of food and stuff. You can have quite a few rangers, ranger vehicles. You can also customize them, so let's say, like, so you can get like different skins that you can unlock. And there is a downloadable mod that I got when I used to play this, which gives you like the original, the OG Jurassic Park vehicle from the original Jurassic Park movie, which I was more than happy to have. Are we back with? Yeah, we are. See, this could take a while to get the genome for these guys, so let's just keep on plopping our expedition team up there. And again, I'll tell you what, let's do incubation speed plus success rate, just to speed things up a bit. No, Edmondosaurus. So I got to maintain the park rating of 5, which is the highest park rating you can get. Which is pretty cool because I've got everything I need at the moment. Release you and release you. Now let's have a bit of a play. So let's pilot the helicopter. It's one of those things, is like whenever you're just bored of the general kind of world as such, you can always get a gun out and shoot a dino or two and just fly in, fly the helicopters, drive the other things. No, no. Oh, no. No. Skadoosh. So that's that done. So you can drive the cars, you can fly the helicopters, you can do loads of things. Yeah.
We are pleased to welcome Draco Rex to the park.
45 minutes. I've got 45 minutes left to finish this level. You know, level finishing type of way. Which means have the genome for stuff, have the maximum amount of dinosaurs that I can kind of squeeze into one area, which sounds pretty bad in a kind of welfare kind of way, but hey. At least I've got John Hammond. As far as I'm aware, only one person has died so far in my park, and that was my negligence of not putting a bit of fence down, and a dinosaur kind of ate a scientist. But that's okay. Scientists know that they have like a high risk in these places, and they're expendable as well. Scientists time doesn't. So let's where are these guys? Say that over there. Oh, so yeah, he's going into the medication side. Oh, he can't get into the medication side because I've actually put a. There you go. Cool. So that sorts that. So let's have a look. So social population, they can get a load of wetland. They like a nice little wetland. You can see they like hanging out in there. So let's just keep on pumping these guys. And let's not keep on pumping these guys. But let's keep on pushing them into here as many as we can. We've got the 2 Dracorexes going in there. And another 2 coming out. So this is, we're really like accelerating. Got, yes, this is exactly what I wanted, one of those, because that gives you a nice bit. So that ranges. So I'd imagine what's happened is
Adding task. Asset delivery confirmed.
let's check out these guys. These guys can get a bit
trying to build
angry,
trust.
so
Denying your dino's water does the opposite.
denying my dinos water. What dinos don't have water? They've all got water. Shut up. Yes, the challenge is on. It's coming now, 7. So yeah, say these are very sociable creatures. They like having lots of friends. I think I have reached the maximum amount of Dracorexes I can get into that area. I'm sure if I made a bigger pen, it would have been better, but...
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
Yeah, these guys get a bit mardy and start attacking you. Oh, he's... Yeah, let's get it. Let's drive this guy out of here, right out of here. You can manually do all this stuff, like go around and change the feeders and that, which is quite fun to get bored. There's fossils. So where are we with the general? I think it's just those two that need the finished genome, I think. Yeah, it's just those two. So this could be a problem.
Confirmed.
Understood.
How are these guys for social? They get loads of these guys, and that's kind of what you'd want. You'd want the loads of them up near peace. Now, the more you have, obviously, oh god, another one's got ill. So the more you have, the more you're going to want to upgrade their feeders. I've put 2 feeders in here. Yeah, that's the other feeder. So yeah, the more you want it there, check it out. Please welcome a Montosaurus to the party. So yeah, there might be a situation here where I might have to sell one of these because I might have made too many. Bred too many, created too many, done the god thing with too many, you know what I mean?
Asset transportation in progress.
There we go. Okay, need to get a range team back out here.
Confirming task. Confirmed.
Resupply those as well. We're okay with food supply. See how many goats are left in here. I think. Let's see how they are for food. So well, let's increase that one at least every 6 minutes. So we're going to start pumping a load of streaky minus in here. Yeah, how close are we? Less than a minute. Cool, so that's all sorted. Look at all the Edmontosauruses. Yeah, this has to be called. Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Let's tart this area up a bit. Okay, cool. So, let's add some rocks in the middle as well, because that looks cool. Rocks in the middle. Don't want a redwood tree. I'm not sure why. I mean, you can. So, I just think they look wrong. I mean, you could kind of look on the map as to where things come from, and where I wouldn't know where redwood trees come from, unfortunately. I'd imagine somewhere in the US of A. So yeah, we just have to go a bit further afield to get our stuff. Hang on. There. Yeah, we're not doing it hugely well getting the full genome for these guys. Go to here. I'll tell you what, let's change things up a bit. I'm not going to change much the genome, but I'm going to change the colour. Awesome. So let's have a look at. So the fun rating. So there's not much of a fun rating around here. What's that? Why are you not having it? So toilet ratings are okay. Drinks ratings. So that's an attraction over there. So let's move that. We're going to have to put that somewhere where people can get to it. So that's an attraction. Let's get that at the moment. Obviously that needs. So we're going to have like a drinks thing over here. And we need to increase the fun rating as well, which basically means we're going to have to put a gift shop over here. Oh, this is a nice little tune like this. Okay, so we've got a drinking area, so that's improved that. Food. Everyone's got food, so that's a problem with this. So that's got no food, no nothing. So what I'm probably going to have to do is cannibalise this head a bit. So we can have one of those.
You rose to the challenge. That takes commitment.
Which will admittedly reduce that. Okay, so we're at the 30-minute mark. This is where the challenge lies. The thing is, storm cover doesn't really matter that much on the first level because you don't get storms. That's basically it, that you don't get storms. It's nice to have storm cover, but you don't get storms. Let's have a look at... So everything that needs sheltering has shelter. So gift shop. So we need gift shop and food. So what I'll probably do is get rid of that. Get rid of that. Move that out a bit. Pop that in there. Try and fit as much as I can in this little button. Can't go anything else in there, that's fine. So I should fill that up, and obviously we're going to need to replace the power. So you're going to maintain it. So I'm not going to be able to do that. Just terminate that contract. Simply new contracts. Let's work on the security.
This contract looks important and worthy of consideration.
No, I don't want to sell my trikes at the moment. Let's leave the contract part out of it. So yeah, we're finishing that contract. That's good. Release Edmondosaurus. Need to work that a little bit quicker to get this.
We're doing the improbable and you're doing the impossible. Thanks.
That's okay, come on. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm playing pretty close with this. If I want to try and get it before the end, playing very, very close. So this is close to the hotel. So let's Dino Feast. Sell Dino Feast for 18. Gift shop, night vision goggles, obviously, and night vision goggles. Go for 30. Yeah, we can still keep on pumping more of these Edmondosauruses out. That's cool. 2 minutes remaining on that. Not gonna lie. So I might as well start. Making an enclosure here at least. Oh, so that already went all the way up there, cool. I love the fact that they're just kind of like in the background. You've opened a new bureau. Yes, I have opened a new path not accessible. Now you can upgrade these areas. Fancy roads. That's looking a bit better. Awesome. I'm pretty happy. Things. So where are we? So that's got electricity going to it. What hasn't got electricity going to it? That's the problem.
Lambert here with a new contract. I've spec'd it out, and I think you would be perfect for it.
This is where things get a bit dicey, because I'm going to have to go into here and get outage protection and source out the improved output now. So he wants this, so I say from a game point of view, this doesn't. You're not going. I know for a fact that you're not going to get storms on this island. That's just a fact. But from an operations point of view, from the fact that it will help me out in this game, I might as well stick a couple of them up. Oh yeah, the trikes are running around having fun. Should have a couple of stupid miners. No, I don't. Why am I not getting these guys out? I've got the money. I have to keep on doing this. Outage protection for improved output. So this essentially gives improved output basically. If you look at it, it gives you 5% risk of a power outage, which kind of sucks. So yes, that's done that bit. There we go.
You made the security division look good today.
I made the security
Let's make that
division
every
look
day,
good.
shall we?
So when you get to the levels where say that the more you have, the more food they're going to consume. So you need to have a look. See, there you go, food there. So we're going to need to increase that to every 4 minutes. Let's increase that to 4 minutes. So where, oh where, oh where. So I think the reason why this one's not working is yeah, dead dinosaurs going to be in here because these are going to be the ones that survive long. It's going to be one of the Holosaurus, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Not cool that it's died, but it's cool that I understand which ones have died because of what reasons. And it's because things don't last forever, unfortunately. Hate to be bursting people's bubbles, but life ends, especially when you're a dinosaur. Not especially when you're a dinosaur, I suppose. So where are we? Population, social. So we can still keep on going with these and get like a decent population of these guys going. Oh, we are really running against the clock. We really are.
Commencing asset transit.
So whilst I've got this, let's sort this pen out at least. So. Got a nice little pen there. Obviously going to need some gates to get in and out. Nice profit per minute there. Let's get some. Food. Get some food in there. Some forest in there. This is where I'm starting to worry. You can kind of like change the ground as well, but it'll only affect certain parts of ground, which is nice. But yeah, you know what? Let's just kind of. It'll only affect like the cliffy bits, you know what I mean? Just to kind of give things a bit more of a tinge, a bit more variety. So, let's just check up on these little bastards. Where are they? They're all over here. So Dracorexes said that they're healthy, roaming, and they're just at the level of they could not have any more socialising, even if I wanted to. Same with these guys, and same with these guys. They're at the top. With how many they can. Oh no. That didn't work. I've got 35 million, it doesn't really matter, does it? I can just throw money at them. Let's go to fossils, let's go to fossil shell. So again... It's possible, it's possible, it's possible, so I can go here, but... I really want to get the Cryosaurus. At the moment, I'm having to put away things for other things. Essentially, I'm not looking at my shops, I'm not looking at other...
Adding to the list.
I'm not looking at my shops, I'm not looking at anything else. At this moment, I'm kind of panicking because, as I said, I'm kind of on a time limit at the moment to get things done. Because, as I say, I have less than 20 minutes to complete a new genome. Finish this genome and create a new genome as well. There you go. 3 ranger teams now, so they should be sorting everything in the park at the moment.
Word is that a new contract is available.
Word is that you smell like old fish.
The more resources we have at our disposal, the more opportunities we have in furthering our understanding of these animals.
Yeah, shut up. So less than a minute on that. Cool. So where are we with these guys? So yeah, we could probably, this might be the maximum. So let's do 2 more of these. And Mendosaurus. You know what? Once they're done, once they're both cooked up and ready to go, I'm just going to get rid of this. So I can use this room. Let's upgrade this path because I missed that. There we go. So you come in, got a mate. So you come in through the doors here. You've got food. You've got emergency shelters, and you've got your main attraction here. You've got these big old 5-star carnivore Stratusauruses. You come down Main Street. You've got somewhere to buy some clothes. You've got somewhere to buy some food. You have an alcove of pooping. So yep, got shelves and stuff like that, and you can come around here, and now you've got like your big herd area. which have got tons of these guys, which look at them go, there's tons of them, I love them, they're brilliant. Let's make more of them. Let's make more Strathium ibises. Let's have like a massive herd of them, which has a big herd area. Dinosaur threat, this is not good. Dinosaur threat, where's that going to be? Oh, dinosaur threat to the, let's say, let's get a photo of all this whilst we're here, get a bit of extra money. Photos are good, game. It also kind of breaks up the game a bit. Let's get out of there. So I'm going to say dead dinosaur is going to be here, and it's going to be one of the Wangosauruses. The Wangosaurs. Amazing. Let's release those. We're going at it, we're going at it, we're going at it. Come on, boys and girls, we can do this, we can do this. We've got exactly 15 minutes to do this. If I get this done, I'll be very surprised. Okay, so where are we? 97% on that. So that's, I can quite happily say that that's that genome done. So let's go and concentrate on the Wangosaurus and try and get that up. If we can get that genome going, I'll be very happy. Let's see where the Edmontosaurus population's going. Now I reckon I can add these two more, maybe one more, maybe one more. Yeah. Okay, so let's play around with the genome. Let's get the best. Let's get the best out of this. So 71 in defense as well. Go for that. Oh, we've got a nice 70, 78, 82, 82, 82. Yeah, let's go for that. Now, the thing is with these guys is they don't like other things. I'm not sure they really like each other, but we've got somewhere for them. We've got a forever home for our Critosaurus. I just call it Crunchy Munchysauruses, which is going to be here. And they've got their feeders there. Is it 1, 2 feeders? You got 2 feeders there, so you've got one kind of a wake up, and there's some Crunchy Munchysauruses there. You've got your Edmondosauruses there. Let's see where we're at these guys. Oh, no, let's cancel that, let's cancel that. Yeah, we are at the maximum out of those guys, and now I've got the maximum out of those. Here's, you know what I can do with this area here. Right, I can go right along here. I can add a bit more entertainment, so let's give ourselves. We've only got one. I think we only got one close shop in the park, or maybe 2. Let's those. And obviously, with food shops, you need the all-important alcove of pooping. You need alcove. People need close to food. So, dig teams, Backlet Wangosaurus, genomes. So that can be solved. We just need to create that one genome. We've got the feeders there. We've got everything. So we've got all of our different. I'm so happy about it. We've got all of our different places ready. All our different paddocks ready. And we've got 10 more minutes. Oh no. How are we for power? Is it power because we don't have good enough link, or power because it's good enough link? That's good. I don't mind that. Is that going to fix that? I hope that's going to fix that. Let's fix that. Let's get the Hammond lab. So I don't know how many of these I can actually have, that's the thing. I need to be very, very quick on the button with this, because as soon as the helicopter comes back, I've got to send it back out, because I'm literally sat on a timer here. So these guys, come on. No. Close gate, you can't go through that. So let's have a look at you. So social population, both of those are very low. So yeah, he's kind of gonna just run around. He's gonna get himself some water. That's fine. That was gonna say. I reckon I can get about 4 of these guys on the go for their paddocks. So let's move them.
Setting additional task.
Now let's go back. Let's have a look at Power Rangers and see what they can do in the park. Is there anything they can do in the park? No, everything's fed, everything's cool. Whilst all that's going on, we can have a look at profit. So obviously, alcoves are pooping, don't make profit. Gift shop, what's wrong with you? You're selling lunch boxes. Well, let's increase the amount you're getting for lunch boxes. So,
Knock, knock. Who's there?
no, I'm selling
New
my shit.
contract. That's it. Period.
I'm ignoring contracts. I'm ignoring all that because 9 minutes is what I have left. Anyway, 9 minutes is what I have left to sort this out, and these take about 3 minutes per dig time. So. I don't think I'm going to finish the genome for this. I honestly don't. Which is going to be annoying. I'm so close to finishing the genome. Where was I going to put these guys? These guys. Okay.
Picking up asset.
You know what? I think for these guys, they don't need as much of a watery area, so I was going to remove that bit. I'm really happy with this so far. I'm pretty damn happy actually.
Transporting asset.
Okay, where are we? This how we go to less than a minute until that comes back. Knock that one out with a dart. Let's do another check around. See what anything the Rangers need to do. No. So it's just this pen. This pen here is going to be for the Wangosauruses. I mean, we do. The thing is, technically, we have we've got 2 Wangosauruses there. We've got lots of these Strachiomyruses. And as I said earlier on the stream, it was my intent to name them all. But good lord, there's a lot of dinosaurs, and you can't come up with silly names for everything.
Asset collection request received.
So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you what. I'm just going to whilst that's going on, I'm just gonna pump a couple of two more of these out. So essentially, if I want to nitpick, I do have every single dinosaur that I can have at the moment. Now I could, well, I could. So I'm very close. So what?
It's not just about learning from our mistakes. It's about not repeating them. Learn from the data we've already collected.
Gosh,
and try again. And by try, I mean succeed.
Yeah, no, I was saying I could basically
Together,
try and...
we can create
Oh, would you shut up, Dr.
authentic version
Bungfucker?
of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome.
So I could work towards, I'd get the Innovation Centre and I could get the Security Centre. Those are the two things I could get. Actually, I think I got...
We are making great strides so far. I believe
So
I
all
may be
research is
on the cusp
done.
of something wondrous.
I've got
And I
fossils
have you
now,
to
I
thank, at least in part, for
72%.
where I find myself.
5 minutes.
Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
I love how exactly incubate. I've got the whole genome for that. That gate's open. Cool. So let's have a look at the crunchy munchy sources. Let's have a look at them. They're over here. Let's see how happy they are. So I can get a couple more in, I suppose. I could probably do another 2 or 3. I could probably get another 3 in. So let's do that. But yeah, I'm 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. 2 minutes. Oh, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. How annoying! How annoying is that? I did work because that was the main goal, is to basically have like 100% genome for everything, but I can get more genome. I can get more gangster gnome. In the next level. They're going on, just socialising and just being awesome. So even them, they could have like are nearly maxed out. So I'm pretty happy with that. But I'm still just less than a minute left. So I'm just nearly back. Try and dig team. Come on, try and dig team. Come on, try and dig team. Let's get you right back out there. Oh. No, not gonna happen. But
I know you're busy, but this opportunity is
no,
just...
go away. See, to get money and to get favour, you really need to be like pushing these contracts, but that is not what I'm aiming for at the moment because I'm not streaming. I mean, I am streaming. Sorry, I'm not doing this to get the contracts. I'm doing this to try and get everything sorted for the next level, basically, because I've got tons of dinos there. Got some of these guys, so yeah. Go to the Hammond lab, so that is going to be, that's going to be the maximum amount of crunchy munchisauruses I can fucking get. And I think that's going to have to be it, because I'm literally 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away from having to end all of this wonderful awesomeness. The crunchy munchisaurus has come to the park. No, 1 minute left, 1 minute left, 1 minute left. Damn you, damn you, damn you. And that's less than a minute left, and that's... Damn it. So I'm not even at 90% genome for that. But at least I have 2 of them, or 1 of them. Yeah, I've got 2 of them there. So I've got every dinosaur I can get. I hate myself in a way you can't understand because I haven't got this. And that poor little street of mine was just kind of like sat in there on his own, just kind of being like, oh, what's going on? So, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. We've reached the 3-hour mark.
En route to pick up the asset.
So what we're going to do is we're going to save this under Dino Place thing. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do some more of this. Can't play any more of this, I'm sorry. So what I'm gonna have to do is say thank you very, very much for watching. I do really appreciate you guys turning up, tuning in. I will be back tomorrow quite a bit early. The reason why I was so late tonight is because my good friend Zen the Wolfski, they were streaming an amazing 4 hours of Satisfactory. Their maths and like technical ability surpasses quite a lot of people in what they do, and it's pretty damn awesome to see what they've done with that game. And then we went over and we went to see Gale, which is the Blue Dragon, play some Bullets Per Minute. And then after that, yeah, that's when I started streaming. But hopefully tomorrow I will be doing 2 streams. I'm thinking of doing a bit of 7 Days to Die in the morning, because I've only explored that game for about 5 minutes. And then coming back to this in the evening, and then next week I will be kind of restarting some of my Valheim playthroughs as well. So, but until then guys, we have our Discord, we have our Steam group that if you ever want to throw down, ever want to play, join, play a game, organise a game. Got our Twitter, and we've got our YouTube. YouTube is basically there as a more permanent video on demand service. So yes, thank you very, very much for watching, and I have been Chopper Dean, the brightest Yoon that you've ever seen. And until next time folks, thank you very much for watching. It has been an